What's up, Wapham crew? Secure your tinfoil hats, buckle down tight, and hold on loosely as we soar over the rocky tops of the La Platas on a Rocky Mountain high, get sucked into the vortex of the Four Corners, and settle down snugly at mile marker 420 in colorful Colorado. It is Saturday, November 7th, Sunday, November 8th for those of you across the pond and beyond. Welcome to We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. I'm so glad you guys could join us tonight. Man, it's been a crazy week, and tonight was kind of like the end of it, except for the whole recount and lawsuits, so on and so forth. But I just feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I feel a sense of relief. But I hope you guys had an awesome week. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on one of our many outlets. Right now, you can listen live at Spreaker.com under We Are Paradox Media. You can also find us on Twitter, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iTunes, iHeartRadio, CastBox, Tumblr, SoundCloud, TuneIn Radio, Deezer, as well as Podcast Addict. So, generally I wait till the end of the show to do this, but sometimes I run out of time and it makes me feel really bad. But I just wanted to let you guys know that we do have Sleepy Dave Davenport on Mondays. We also have him on the weekend, shortly before our show. I believe it's on Sundays, but I don't want to say, what I don't know. We also now have a new addition to the We Are Paradox Media family. We have Doc Skinner, who's now our Friday night host. His first show was last night. It went really awesome. But I also wanted to take the time before we run out of time to thank our sponsors or people that have put money towards us doing the show and keeping us running. So I'd like to thank Kevin McDougall, a.k.a. Mooney, also Mr. Del Elson, Jim Morris, Mia Savage, and also Quest, a.k.a. Roy Washington, who is our musical host. He gives us all of our music that we play on our musical breaks. But tonight, I have a treat for all my guys and gals out there. Tonight, we'll be talking to and getting to know Mr. Chris Garcia, the one and only Psychic Chris Garcia. He's a psychic medium, empath, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, who has the ability to see auras and has experience with remote viewing. He has had He has had these God-given gifts since the young age of 5. Chris loves helping people and sensitive children with their gifts as well. He's a tarot card reader and a ghost hunting and paranormal enthusiast. He is also a shaman healer and very into his native heritage. And I got a little tongue-tied there. I just realized today is my dad's birthday. He's been gone for, about 16 years now. That's insane.
Wow. That's weird.
Yeah, I didn't realize it till I read the date and I was like, oh my god, it's my dad's birthday.
Wow, I don't know what that means. I mean, sometimes you don't plan it. We didn't think about this, and for real, guys, we didn't plan about it because, it's like, I don't know how to put this. It's just that, when we get the dates, if he doesn't say anything, I don't say anything. And I don't know what it was, because you're the one that picks the dates, and then I pick them, or we'll just say, okay, I'll pick that date. So that must have been weird, because now you realized it, and you're like, oh crap.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hey? I can't believe I spaced that all day. Freaking election.
Yeah, you know what? That does it, Tessa. That really does. So it's crazy, because you think about it and you're just shocked, because you're just like, are you serious? Like, you don't even know what to think about it when you do. So it is amazing that you that that, of course, we didn't think anything about it, but it's just weird like that. And I don't know what you realized it. What is your thought?
I don't know. I was just surprised, and then I'm like, I don't know. Holy shnikes, we just lost him. Gonna need a medic. Let me see if I have his phone number in here too. Because it's raining here. He said it's really cold there. Oh my goodness gracious. 6 alive. Oh, snap. I just thought of something. Are you there, Chris? Hello? Hello? I'm just going to call his phone number. If you don't have Psychic Chris Garcia's phone number, it is... Are you back? Weird. Call ended. I'm going to call again and then add secondary Chris Garcia. Okay, so 210-974-3470. If you guys, ever want a good reading or want somebody to talk to you, Chris is amazing. And it won't show me a button to add somebody else to this call until he answers, or, okay, let me try this. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just relieved this election thing is over. I know there's going to be recounts, there's different litigations due to, the president not accepting it. I know the mail-in ballots and ballots from the military have really shaken things up because they have come in later. And Trump really pushed for people not to do mail-in ballots. Like it was the un-American way, but, I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like there's a relief. Instead of waking up first thing and looking at the map, no, I don't have to worry about it.
But what happened?
I don't know. I couldn't hear you, then you got the boot.
That is weird.
So I put both your contacts on there to see which one would work. Because I tried this one, and it wouldn't work, so I don't know. Hold on, let me make sure you're not muted. Okay, we're good.
That is weird.
Jojo said he answered psychically. But yeah.
That is weird though, Tess. Because you were talking and then I told you, what do you think? And then that's when I didn't hear you.
You just heard static and you're like, that's what I thought. No, I'm just kidding.
That's crazy.
So I don't know. I didn't vote for either one of those guys. I voted for somebody else. I didn't just throw my vote away. And yes, I did go and vote. And I do the mail-in ballot. I've done it for about 5 years now as a mother of 4 kids. Now 5 because we have another kid living with us. It's hard. And I don't have a vehicle. I ain't going to walk in there. And I like it because I can sit there and do my homework on each of the different things they're trying to pass locally or through the House, Senate. Different small things like that. I like to be able to look at who's there in the comfort of my own home. And then I don't mail it in. I go and take it to the ballot box and drop it there right at City Hall.
I mean, that's crazy, though. I don't know what to make of that experiment. What happened? That I don't even know what to think. That is weird. It is very weird. I think it's just weird if you ask me. But then again, there's always some weird occurring thing. Every time we always have, Tessa has me on, or it's just weird like that.
Yeah, strange.
I don't know what to make of it.
Oh, yeah. If you look under in the dictionary under weird, you'll see my picture there. And
oh my god, that's funny.
No, but it does seem like we always have pyrotechnical issues, which, whatever, it kind of makes things exciting, but at the same time, it's a pain in the ass. But luckily, it doesn't last too long. I'm sorry, that was weird.
That is weird. I mean, what what do you make of it? I mean, it's to me that's just yeah. But then
Somebody
again,
somebody the other day is like, the CIA and the FBI and all those guys, like they're listening to your show, they're listening to our conversation, they're watching your stuff, and I'm like, they must be really bored. Um, but I mean, it's been weird. Like even on Facebook, I'll post something and your description was there, but certain other times, even though I put the description in there and the link and all this other stuff, it'll disappear. So I have to do it again, and it's generally last minute where not a lot of people have seen it so far. So I don't know. It can be a pain in the ass, but at the same time, I don't know. I kind of have grown to expect it.
yeah.
What are your thoughts?
And
Like, do you have issues like this with your show and stuff, or different other shows you go on?
honestly, I never really thought about it. But then there's days where I guess people have said that the vibration is so high that sometimes they people say, "Oh, it's you doing it." And I'm like, but see, I don't see myself like that. So I don't know. That's a very good question. It's a very good question.
Indeed.
So
Gremlin hardwiring. Well, we got several people in the chat room. We got Jojo the Slap Boy. We got Brave Sir Robin. We got beautiful Sandra, as well as Robin. And is Robert in here? I think I saw him earlier. Everybody, I hope you guys are doing good. And like I was saying earlier on the Facebook Live, just unplug from the Facebook and the social media and all the electoral stuff, shenanigans, shit, whatever you want to call it. Have a drink, smoke a bowl, like, kick back and relax and don't think about that stuff. Let it go. What's meant to happen is going to happen, so I don't know.
yep, yeah, and that is true. There's nothing nothing you can do about something. Sometimes it just happens that way, and you sit there and wonder, like, did I do that? It happens, but other than that, yeah, it's just crazy, and that is true. So you sit there and back, and you just realize that sometimes things happen. To me, I'm gonna tell you something too. Says we're waiting for callers or any people to have in the chat. Um, I didn't vote, and I did make a prediction on a different radio show that Biden was gonna win and Trump was gonna lose. So on that note, I'll just leave it like that. But I did make it, and I got my own validation. So yeah.
Yeah, I said from day one to my husband, looks like Biden's going to win. He's like, what? We've been watching all along every morning. I'm like, looks like Biden's going to win it. What? I don't know. Oh, we have a caller. Hopefully this will work. We had a new Skype update, so this could willy-nilly. Okay, let's see. Oh, goodness. But I think it's really exciting, our first female, like, hierarchy as far as, president status. Like, she's number 2. Who does number 2 work for? Mr. Biden. And then, she's not only, what do they say? I want to say Latino, but she's not. I think she's black as well as Asian. So that's really cool too. And it's amazing, like, historically, these are the highest numbers we've ever had before, ever in the history of elections.
Oh my god, you're making me laugh. You know what? I know Nikki, you're watching, but you know what? I need that from Tessa. She's like my sister from another mother.
The greatest.
Hi, sister.
He's my
how'd you
brother from another mother. I'm your sister from another mister.
Oh my god, me and Tessa, we always have good fun. But the
I
only
think it's
thing that's
important.
new, I'm gonna tell you right now. There's the only thing I can say that I can share was actually two things I can. I'm doing like so many things. It's crazy. I'm doing surveillance cases, which meaning The best way to describe that is, you know how like somebody is spying on you illegally to where they don't have permission, so they're doing it on the down low. Like, say, I'll give you an example of this case I have. I have a friend of mine, which I had her on the show. I met her friend Connie, which is my friend now. And that case is that her husband passed away, okay? And he did kill himself. And the thing is that he had a lot of problems that, things started going down. I'm not going to say too much, but there was a lot of stuff that they were going through with their own personal life. Along with it, there was things that his wife didn't know, but she had suspicions that he killed himself because he was involved in too much shit, which means that he was entrapment, which they doing money issues, and it got to the point where she moved out from her old house to the new house, and I did a reading for her. I didn't know anything about her, for that matter, and it turned out to be that, of course, she's still grieving because it seems like it's just yesterday, but it's not. And the thing with that is that she's been just having a hard time dealing with it, adding to the fact of just, you know, discovering what the hell these people are looking for. They broke into her old house and they must have followed her all the way to her new house. So once she leaves, they still have access to getting into her house, and they still haven't found it because every time she goes back, she makes a report, and they did all this stuff, and I kid you not, Tessa, it's kind of so bad that there's always a day where, of course, she tries to clean up, and she goes, "Okay, well, fine, maybe I'm done. They'll leave me alone," and she'll leave and go do whatever she got to do, and she'll come back and show us something else is missing. So that it's hard because you're just, I mean, I don't know. She's, to this day, I've already hit a lot of trigger points, names I've been able to do within the past few months. It's tough, and it's kind of like there's people that are in CIA that are involved in this. Even her local law enforcement is involved in this. There's a lot of people that we're realizing that it's people that she worked with. We figured out a lot of different things, but I don't want to expose too much. But I will give you a detail that she's being spied on by these anonymous people, which the people that have already been in their house before her husband killed himself. So the people that were in and out of the house, we picked up that there were surveillance cameras, which were out of that they could hear her and they could see her too. So it was like almost like a Wi-Fi kind of thing. So you know how like they have all the movies on Lifetime where they there's somebody like spying on someone, or they have any cameras from a little pin or stuff like that. So
Yeah, a little pinhole. You don't even see it.
or yeah, and it's kind of to where I've done that case. I've done maybe I've seen maybe like 2 other cases, a total of 3 of them so far that I'm aware of. They're surveillanced, and I can tell you from what I've seen with these cases, Tess, is that these cases are more likely very high technical cases where these people know what the hell they're doing. And I want to say, if you've ever seen the movie, I don't even think of that name of the movie. It's Enemy of State with Gene Hackman and Will Smith. If you've seen that movie, that's what kind of people we're dealing with. They are undercover security agents that work for the government, but on the side job, they're trying to break into her house looking for these documents, which there's other people that have helped me with them. But it's weird because there's so many things that we don't even know what the hell they're looking for. We know they're looking for something, but we just don't know what. And I told him, I said, it must be something. And then I told her something about different sayings, like tree of life. I kept seeing like underground, 5 feet, maybe 6 feet deep. So he has money hidden, and they're even looking for that. And she has no idea, but she said that the past few days she's been getting like an idea where he digged the money, but still haven't found anything. And it's gone bad to where I told her, I said, you know that I'm helping you, right? So yes, I said, I can tell you right now, they know I'm helping you, and they're very aware of me. And two of my friends said, well, that's good that they, that you're helping, because maybe this is a new calling that you have, that if there's people that are very high tech, you're going to be able to pick up their names or something, information that I don't even know, and the people that are helping me don't know. So you're getting yourself in really deep in detail with, and even though you're not local and you're not here, you're still picking up a lot of stuff that's making sense. So that's what I've been doing, Tess. I've been working on these weird cases for some reason. It seems like all these cases find me. There's been also missing persons cases too. There's one that's in another country, close to where Iraq is. This case is recent. And he's only, honestly, he was 14. But when you look at his picture, I can even send it to you. He does not look 14. You would think he would look like 18, 19, maybe even 20.
That's how I was until I got to legal age. Then I looked younger than my legal age.
So I've been doing a lot of different cases. And then while that's going on, I have you know what? I don't know what I should say this, because in case the people don't know. But I'm just gonna tell you like this, and Christopher knows this. The Houseworker Files name is branching out. Just put it this way: the name itself, it's growing and it's expanding, and I'll just leave it with that. I'll leave it in suspicion. So I really can't say. But just put it this way: the name itself for the persons that are involved in the Houseworker Files show, we're branching out, and I'll just leave it with that. I'll probably message you private, Tessa, so you'll get an idea what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're growing, and I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm gonna leave that to the imagination. So, yeah.
While you guys imaginate, I just want to let you know we have Christopher Wayne Fisher, Mighty Man, on the line. What did you say? You're a fool? I don't know. I just noticed your head fell off. It freaked me out for a second.
I celebrated this afternoon. My guy won.
Awesome. Well, it was funny, and I was talking to people because I heard somebody sing last night, and they won't name names, but how Biden people are the ones out there rioting and doing all this other stuff. No, there's Antifa, and there's all these other things that are set up that a lot of these things were like, who's going to have bricks laying out for the riot? Here you go, have some bricks, break up my windows. I'd really appreciate it. Well, during this whole countdown and everything, different Trump supporters would show up at different polling places where people are counting the votes with, in certain states like Arizona. I can't remember where the other one was, but it's a free carry.
They showed up with a gun at my state.
Yeah, free carry. So these guys are running around with AK-47s, M14s or whatnot, and I think it was the one you're talking about in Pennsylvania where these two fellows were found with guns, ammunition in these guns at not at the location, but not too far from it, like where they had a lookout point, and one of the guns had the serial number scraped off of it. It's so like crazy and chaotic, and that's what the last 4 years for me have been like.
I found out
really insane.
They have their trip and our operation was funded by foreign entities. And
I don't
so
know.
I found out from somebody on Twitter that knows about the investigation somewhat, and the non-U.S. citizens to have a part in that one.
But then on
That's
the other
scary.
hand, yeah, what my point was, on the other hand, like with the Biden supporters and stuff like that, they're dancing around like, what kind of drugs are these guys on? Can I have some? But they're all happy-hearted and having a good time, and the energies were just so different, you know?
It was different.
Yeah, and like I
Positive.
said, I didn't vote for either one of these guys. I voted for somebody else. Not gonna say who. I don't have to. That's my right.
If you're right, it should be a secret.
But I did vote, and I didn't throw my stuff away. But man, out of all the elections for quite some time, this one, like, I'm constantly having to check in on and see what the numbers are, because it was so close. It was like neck and neck, and one would get ahead, and the other would, and the other would, and it was just back and forth. Insanity.
So, yeah, now the task begins of rebuilding our reputation around the world.
Well, on that note, because I want to get into a whole bunch of politics and such, did you have a question or something you wanted to ask Psychic Chris Garcia?
I have a question. I would like to hang out as well.
Okay, go ahead, Christopher.
Since we have a change of fortunes, Chris, will it accelerate what I have been told I can do? I wonder what the cards say about that.
Are you talking about election stuff, or are you talking about personal gifts?
Yeah, what I mean is the election stuff basically will make it easier for us to travel and stuff.
What I'm being told, yes, it will. I'm being told that it's going to take some time. There is going to be a process that you will be able to do some traveling, but it's only they will do checks on you if you go, but it will help you to meet certain people and see certain people. Of course, even though it's COVID, but there's a lot of stuff that you will be able to do within the range of where you're at. Now, if you go outside of the state, there will be things that you will have to do that I'm being told that you're going to have to go through if you want to go out of town. They will check you, and there will be stops. So, yeah. So that's what's new that's coming up for you. And it will it will help you in a lot of ways. And I'm just letting you know that it does help you.
Yeah, I'm very that's one thing I have a feeling that this will help simplify my life.
Yeah, and it's going to make things a lot different. That I will tell you. So yeah, it's a very sensitive subject. So yeah, I see it that you will progress. There were people that you will be able to see. All I'm being told is to be very careful when you do it. So
because of COVID, yeah. Right?
Yes, sir.
You know what scares me about COVID? I got a letter the other day, the place I go to, the community center, they says that 3 more percentage points of infection will close back down.
Wow.
Well, it's crazy because, like, I was at the point, because it's, for me, overwhelming. I have 3 kids that I have to get through homeschool. One's 16, the other is 5, the other is 8. And I'm closely guarding and doing what the younger ones are doing, but it's hard to get the teenager motivated sometimes. And I even told my husband the other day, I'm kind of at the point where I feel like I can't do this, and I might have to send her back to school. The very next day after I said that, they closed the school down early because one of the teachers was running around with COVID. So they have to figure out who she's infected, like how many kids were in each of her classes, so on and so forth. Like, I don't know, it's insane. So it just reiterated what my first decision was, which was to keep them home. And it has been hard and very frustrating, and Neil was talking to me and he's like, man, your brain must be fried doing all these shows. No, my brain is fried from doing homeschool hell every day, but it's worth it because I don't want my kids to get sick and I don't want them to have to go through that. Plus, I don't want that.
You don't want to risk their lives. You're doing a good thing.
Yep, that is correct, and it's going to get tougher before things get any easier. But just know that you will be fine, and just be careful when you do these things.
Yeah, we'll
and that's
be
what I'm being
fine
told.
now.
So and just all I can tell you is just be careful.
The biggest
Just
spike
be
we've
very
had
careful.
so far is right now, Chris. So you really got to watch yourself, even more than before.
Yeah, you know what? That is true.
We're
That is
near
true with what
going
you're
back to
saying.
phase 1 where I live.
It's scary. But for those of you that are listening,
administration.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, for those of you that are listening that would like to call in for your free reading, the number is 1-970-335-9596, 1-970-335-9596. Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
No, like I was saying, I think with all the new administration, there's going to be a lot of changes that there probably will be. Hopefully, we won't be on lockdown, but it wouldn't surprise me if we would be on lockdown. I just don't know.
Too bad. Have
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah. So I think if we are on lockdown,
You'll probably do it nationwide. That'll actually be a good idea because that would actually kill off the virus.
Well, if we look at history and the way it played out before, first it was in Europe, in Asia, and then it came over here. So now is our time to stock up because lockdowns are happening in the UK and in other places. So now's the time to go get your stuff when stuff is still there instead of waiting till shit hits the fan again and everybody and their dogs going trying to get food and there's nothing left on the shelf. So I would recommend everybody start stocking up because the first time of lockdown wasn't even as bad as it is going to be this time, I don't think.
Yeah. I can tell you that I would agree with that. But I want to say that if anything, I would say at least a month. The first month we'll be on lockdown. As far as when will that happen? Okay, let me see if I can get a date. Okay, no, that's not right. Okay, they're telling me. Okay, for everybody, including Christopher, what you just asked, I got December.
Right before Christmas.
How can that be? Because that's still under Trump.
It's right before Christmas because they were talking about it before then. Like, this was going to happen anyways. It doesn't matter who's president. This was going to happen anyways. There's going to be another lockdown because that's how the disease is working. And not only is it COVID, it's mutated by now. So it's going to be even more difficult.
Yeah, they had to call a whole mink farm because they had a mutation that the vaccines don't protect against.
Yep. So I would say just be very careful because if it does come in December, that's very close to Christmas. So I would say start doing your Christmas shopping very limited and start stocking up because I think if I'm right, like I've been with everything I've said, we're in for a rough Christmas going into the new year. So I would recommend people don't panic, just do your shopping with your budget and make it stretch. Make your money stretch.
Now, I have another question. Since this guy that's in right now doesn't have the wherewithal to handle such a massive program, you think he'll end up asking the president-elect to help him?
You never know.
Okay, say it again. Okay, what's the question again, Christopher?
The guy that we have in now has been shown not to really handle mass casualties very well. You think he'll end up having to ask the incoming administration help like Bush did with Obama?
I'm being told yes. Whoever that person you're asking, I'm being told yes.
Bush had to ask Obama to help fix the mess of the.
Yeah,
Thing.
I think they would be able to do things behind the scenes, and even though he's not in the White House, I didn't even talk in the White House until January, but I'm being told that he will have certain access to speaking up and reaching out to the public since he's going to be the new president next year. So there's going to be some things that he will be able to do, even though he's not in the White House. And I'm being told that very clear. That
So
he's
they'll
going to
probably be able to share resources, both.
Yeah. But there's going to be some things that he will not tell the Donald Trump administration. Some things he will talk about, and other things that he won't. So there's going to have some kind of agreement. But knowing the way somebody is, and we're not even going to say his name, but they're going to have to find a way to work it out because he is going to have a say-so because he is going to be in next year. So he does have the right
have
to
work it out to help save lives.
Yeah, and to save the world is what I was told.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we're in for a big, roughy
being president
December.
Is hard, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think if you come in with black hair, you'll be out. By the time you're done being president, you're going to be... so just know that if you run for president...
Yeah, at least this one started off white and somewhat senile, bald, so right? I think he'll be all right. He may not ever come out of this presidency, but yeah. It's kind of mind-blowing what's going on, but at the same time, for me, it's a sigh of relief because during the whole Trump administration, I've just felt anxious and chaotic and not sure of where we're going and worried because he's constantly tweeting. He has, I'm becoming a better person. Yes. Who's that for?
That was for the message for you. That was for you, Christopher. The message that you... Yep.
I will probably now get the tools I need to become a better person in the coming days.
Yep. So that's your answer to your question.
So I was right. It will make my life easier.
Yes, it will. And you benefit. You benefit from...
No wonder why I felt like celebrating. I had McDonald's. I had potato chips of both flavors. I got a bag of wieners, and I have ice cream.
Yeah, you and your freaking wieners and ice cream, you sick bastard. I have to close my eyes to paint a better picture for myself. I'm just like, I can't do it.
It's good. It's really, really good. They actually asked me about that on tonight's Global Enlightenment radio show. They actually put it on air. I hate that.
Oh,
yeah, so...
But that's my favorite dessert.
You know what I was going to tell you, Tess? You might not believe this, but I can't really say too much. But a little birdie did message me, not right now, but a few days ago. And this birdie... I was predicted about that, right, too, that little birdie was going through things and had a talk with me. I'm actually, kind of shocked, but then again, I'm not that surprised. But it kind of freaked me out because I did predict that, too. I think I said that in November, which nobody really knows what I'm talking about. Except for the ones that were on that night when I was on Messenger. But, yeah, I can't say the person's name. But I'm just being told not to say the name.
Can we call her Bobby Sue?
And for Tessa... I can tell you know who the person is. I'll leave it with that, Tess. You know the person. But I can't say who.
And yep. For me? You said and for me?
And for you, with the message, knowing that it's crazy that today is your dad's birthday. Okay, so I'm going to ask you something. Do you have a number for me, or do you just want to see what the cards have to say for you on this specific day? Anything?
The number I'm thinking is 49, but the first number I thought of was 7.
So which one do you want to go with? 49 or 7?
7.
Okay. 3, 6, 7. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, your dad's talking to you. Healthy lifestyle. We need to work on your healthy lifestyle. I'm being told to eat healthy, diet, get plenty of sleep, and exercise regularly for your optimal health. So I'm being told that your dad is wanting you to eat healthier. I'm being told he knows that you miss him and that you're shocked that you just napped. And then he said, "How dare you forget my birthday?"
Well, it's also my grandma Nova's birthday, so like it didn't even register even when I wrote it down November 7th. Like I just think I was in the state of mind of I gotta write this down, not what exactly that date means. But right as soon as I read it on air for the intro, I was like, holy shit, it's my dad's birthday. And then after that, I just kept screwing up the intro, so I feel really bad. I apologize. But it was just like shocking to me because usually I'll wake up and, happy birthday in heaven, Dad, or wherever the hell you're at. But I just totally spaced. I knew something was missing, something was off. What was it? Maybe that's why it's been a rainy day today.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's probably why, it's you think about things, and you know what? I'm gonna ask you something, and I don't know if you were feeling this test here. I was like this earlier, but I'm fine now. Did anybody in your family or anyone that you've talked to kind of felt just so annoyed, so irritated, or just like they were so pissed off that they were angry and they are giving you attitude, but you just didn't know why? Because I've already talked to, I want to say like 3 people that I can remember today, but this was earlier. The
Oh,
end of
where
the day,
someone's using their neck to me for no apparent reason?
yes, that does, yeah, you could say that. So
Yeah, I've
did you
had
have
that.
any?
Like, what did I say? All I did was ask a simple question or whatever, and you got to snap at me, but I don't know.
And
So it's
was
been
this
going
today?
around.
Has this been today,
No.
or has this been going on for a while?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You
So
guys
then,
hear static? The audience does.
Oh, it's the rain.
I
I'm sorry.
honestly don't even hear the static because I can hear you as
It's not
clear as a
static.
bell.
It's rain. I like the sound
But
of the rain. If you don't like it, I'm just kidding. I'll mute.
but it's weird because with this stuff going on, you know what I'm being told, Tess, when it rains, and hopefully we all get rain. Okay, that's weird. What I'm being told is that when it rains, because including Nikki, if you're listening to this, hopefully you are. Um, I'm being told it's gonna wash down all that negativity, even to the ground. So anything like chemtrails is just gonna wash it away, wash it down. Is that
And then it
I'm
increases
seeing?
like.
So
Yeah.
we're going to have
So
to do a cleansing of rain
yeah.
this
So it's
week,
gonna be doing.
right?
Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of cleansing. So be surprised if it rains like it's never rained before, like cats and dogs. It's just clearing the air and
Yeah.
clearing the atmosphere. So just for people who know, now for the ones that don't get rain, I'm being told that if it does not rain and you start noticing it's like very windy and cold, it's just pushing all that out. It's pushing it out. So there's going to be different, okay, that's weird, climates of weather that's going to start
Well, what I
acting
was
up.
thinking today is this is the wet for the freeze. This is where it's wanting to get down in there really deep because this year is going to be a really deep freeze, I feel like.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's been raining since I woke up this morning at 6 something in the morning and then went back to sleep repeatedly. But yeah, I think it's drenching everything, getting everything prepped for the freeze. And it's going to freeze hard and it's going to freeze deep.
yep. And like I said, there is a reason why that weather is happening, because the weather is doing a shift of everything that we've gone through with the atmosphere and the world as what we know. And I think it's what it's doing. It's going to clear the air of anything that is left. And this doesn't make sense to me, but I'm just reading the message that it's going to clear the residue that we don't acknowledge and are not paying attention to. So that's something kind of very interesting that I just was told, that it's going to clear the residue. Okay, so.
Very nice.
Interesting.
Indeed. Yeah, and it's been so dry forever. Like, I can't even remember the last rain we had. It snowed. Geez, oh Pete, it was before Halloween even. Halloween is generally when we get our very first snow, and this was about a week and a half before Halloween. We got our first snow. It was ridiculous. I'm like, I'm so not ready for this. This is insanity. Take it away. Take it back. Don't want it. Not gonna do it.
You know what I'm being told too is that the card that I shuffled was Ace of Cups, and the card is that we need to inspire everybody. But the card that I was told was inspiration. So do what you love and do it with inspiration. Even if it's here to help people in some shape or fashion, do what you love to make people happy, and do what you do to make yourself happy. So if you're not happy at this moment in time, cheer up, because we got a good year coming, God willing. And just do whatever it takes to cheer you up during these times of knowing that you can't go out and stuff. So just cherish your moments with your family, cherish your home, cherish your animals, your kids, everything. So just cherish them, because we're in for a crazy year coming.
Yeah. Well, Mad Max and the Return to the Thunderdome and such began in 2021. Just so you know, you guys gotta get your leather things and spiky things and cool weapons, maybe a couple Lucille's and maces, so on and so forth, and start in your cars. It's gonna get real.
You know what I was?
I've seen those movies.
You know what I was told, Tessa? And I was told, I don't know if they're just being humorous out there, but they said, the new psychic meteorologist, Chris Garcia. I don't know if they're just trying to make me laugh, because I had a real interesting day. So I don't know if that was just being sarcastic.
I did too.
So, yeah. And I'm not a weather person. So, yeah.
Wow. Now I'm curious about something. Why has the net, since that change in power this afternoon, has downscaled a lot of people's videos, the internet?
Yes.
Why is that? Because of changing out of surveillance, stuff like that? Or is it...
Yeah. That's funny that you said that. Did y'all just hear what he just said? He said surveillance.
You think they probably took down some stuff, right?
Yeah, they're about to change everything. This is what I'm being told, Christopher. Not just surveillance, but they're going to be changing regulations. Okay, that's a big word. Regulations and policies and everything within
It'll be a whole
week.
different country, right?
Yep. We will be reunited again, is what I was told.
America will be great again.
Yep.
Once
again.
Isn't that ironic that MAGA will be with Biden, not Trump?
Yep. So we're in
Make America great again.
You know what? The song that I heard that in my head, do you remember that song years ago? And I think it was like in the 1980s. If I could be off with the year. Do you remember that song, We Are the World?
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing that song in my head. I don't know why.
Well, that's kind of what the mood is with a lot of people. Like, usually you see these riots and all this other shit going on. But, like I said, there's people doing random dancing to, I don't know if they have music playing or they're just dancing to the beat of the drum in their head or whatnot. And I'm just like, what are these people on? Like, it was such, like, for me, a refreshing change of pace. And, like I said, I haven't, just football, I don't follow it. Sometimes I'll see postings on the news or whatnot. But, I don't know. It's just I've been so addicted to following it since, what was it? The second, third, the second. No, it was the third. I'm so glad it's over. I'm free at last.
Yeah, I'm breathing.
Right?
Like I can breathe.
Well, we do have a break coming up. I don't know if there's any last words, fellas.
Do we have a caller?
We do.
We do have a caller? I didn't even see the area
Okay,
code.
do we?
Oh, no, we don't. I'm like, we do? I didn't see anything come through. Damn you, Skype.
We don't bite, right?
We didn't bite. It's been crazy bad. Okay, so last night we had Doc Skinner on, and his platform is called 1028 Live with Doc Skinner, and I've seen his shows. And not a lot, just a couple, and different things he posts on and so forth. And I'm like, I really like what this guy is doing, so I invite him to Fridays because Sleepy Dave had to stop for familiar reasons as far as family. And I just loved his energy, and last night I learned so much about him on the show. I felt bad because I couldn't call him because I was having to wrangle ankle biters. I felt like I had a kid on each foot and running around trying to get and do random things. But I'm so excited to have him. His thought process as far as raising each other up is something that I've said for years. We're in this together, and we need to work together to get through this. We need to raise each other up instead of tearing each other down. And that's one of the biggest things that's been so hard for me in my atmosphere or in the world we're in today is the division. I'm so sick and tired of the division and the fighting, and can we just get past this? It's so draining. Even though I'm not personally dealing with it on the front, it's hard, being empathic and such to deal with that energy. And since COVID started, everybody's sleep schedules, I don't know if it was for planetary alignments or what, but sleep schedules have been jacked up. We've been trying to get back on track, but it just ain't working. I just heard the other day Mercury's no longer in retrograde, so everything's now your fault. I was like, true that.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. It has been a crazy year, and I'm like, 2020, even numbers. I like even numbers. It's got to be a good year. Oh my God. It is not.
It did not turn out to be that way, did it?
No, it is not. It's not what I
Turned
thought.
out to be asylum all year long.
Yep, that is correct.
Asylum. You just brought memory for me, Christopher. But on that note, we're going to go to our first musical break. On this break, we have Miss McKaylin Hayton. She is so freaking talented, this girl. She just graduated from high school this last year. She's from Ontario, Canada. And she's going to be singing Collapse, Devil You Know, Close, as well as Nothing But Blood. And then, of course, I got to have my boy, Fred Johnson III, in there with some sugar. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this musical break.
guess, guess, guess. Yeah, we're gonna crash. How is this gonna last when we always collapse? Yeah, we're going too fast, 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 fast. Get your foot off the gas, 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 gas. Yeah, we're gonna crash. How is this gonna last when we always collapse? Slap, 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 slap. When we always collapse. Oh, I can see the end begin. When we always collapse. Oh, I can see the end begin. Your troubled heart bleeds like a river. It's rushing towards fields painted greener. It doesn't see the demons behind, praying you're getting close to the line, so they can get their hands on love and trade it off for silver. The curtain's nice, but what it hides is worse than sticks and stones. Before you climb the fence tonight, look through the microscope. Better the devil you know. 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 Your nervous spine is crawling with shivers. You're standing right in the eye of a blizzard. You're inches from a shelter, so near to warmth of a home in a chandelier, shining down its light on love, wishing you'd be closer. The curtain's nice, but what it hides is worse than sticks and stones. Before you climb the fence tonight, look through the microscope. Better the devil you know. 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 Before you climb the fence tonight, look through the microscope. Better the devil you know. 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 Saw you for the first time in a while, in a while. You seemed so surprised. I worked out a smile, out a smile, out a smile. 'Cause I've grown and I've changed. Yeah, we went separate ways. How come we're both back here? 'Cause you pushed me away, had my life rearranged, but still we're both back here. Close to me, I want you close to me. I can see that you wanted me. There's too much sky, too blue, too white. The birds on the wire are singing, but I don't know why. Why aren't the roses hanging their heads? They're standing straight up, blooming instead. Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. Why does that guy have a smile on his face? Why is the sun even shining today? Why are the headlines talking about love? Don't they all know what happened to us? Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. The moon goes up, the sun goes down, the stars light up, the world goes round. Every day, life moves on, it don't stop for anyone. The moon goes up, the sun goes down, the stars light up, the world goes round. Every day, life moves on, it don't stop for anyone. Now that we're apart, there's nothing. Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. Blood in my heart. Blood in my heart.
Waiting here on this cold, lonely night without you. The tension's overbearing. Wondering, are you coming back home again? To inspire fondness with love. Where did our love go wrong? My sugar. Why did I make you cry? Whispers flow through my mind when I think about you. That warm feeling in me. My heart sings a sad song and just melts away. Please look into my eyes, my sugar. other girl.
Welcome back, and thanks so much for joining us tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. Tonight we're dealing with a whole bunch of paranormal shenanigans. But we have had a caller trying to get in. All she's getting is the busy signal. The only thing that I can think is logically happening is last night at 1 something in the morning, I got a hold of Skype because they charged my credit card. I have a $40 Skype credit that I put on there to pay my Skype bill, and they keep taking it off my credit card. So I'm like, can you fix it to where it charges my Skype credit instead of my credit card? And he's like, yes, of course. I'll fix it for you right away. And now my number's disconnected. Thanks a lot, dude. But we do have a caller. Who are we talking to?
Who are we talking to?
Oh, my name is Palmyra.
Hi, Palmyra.
Hi, Palmyra.
Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm here in Texas.
Awesome.
Hello.
What part?
Nice to meet you.
Like, is it nice and warm? Do you
sorry.
got the cold front? Is it rainy? What's going on there?
Well, actually, it's pretty comfortable. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's around 70, maybe upper 60s right now, but it's pretty comfortable.
Oh my god.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm so jealous.
Okay, I'll give you my weather. I'll give you mine.
You know what? I'm going to tell you like this. So over here in San Antonio, it's been like hot during the day, and then it drops. The temperatures drop. Can you see my? I said drop. Or really? I said
It
drop. Drop.
It was green here.
Yes, it was that way here too. Also.
We had to have the air on here in
Yes.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, because
I can tell you. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so the temperature does drop, but it's just only at night, and then in the morning it's almost like spring weather, but it's not spring. But anyways, so how can we help you tonight?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
How can we help you tonight?
Oh, I just wanted to join your podcast, listen to what you have said. My brother and me, well, I knew who you were before, but I didn't remember really on Facebook. And so I was talking to him earlier, which I believe he's listener in there. And yeah, Michael, you know it's me. I'm talking about you right now. Anyway, so he helped me get into the right pages and stuff. And that's when we were contacting earlier.
Yeah, I know. I noticed. You sent me a phone.
So
Yeah,
is that the Michael that was in the chat room that said he couldn't get through? Because I'm just not giving him my personal number.
That horrible man is my brother. Yeah.
Okay, I deleted my number just then. I was like, text me your number. I got to get through to you, but you got through. Awesome. Okay, I can stop now.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm great. I wasn't too sure what that was. The number kept popping up, and I thought, okay, that's a line. But then I kept seeing it go over, and I couldn't comment, and I verified my account. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, I saw what my brother put that it was busy, so I didn't know what people were talking about. I called you right out and messaged you. You called me, so there was no problem. At least it happened that way.
Yeah,
I'm so glad.
You know what? Somebody else saying that they were trying to call Tessa and they said it was busy.
Damn you, Skype!
I saw several of those. I'm like, maybe I won't call. I'll just wait till it's off the air and I'll, inbox you and not a problem. I'm at the one with the busy signal. Now, was I?
Yeah, so, but welcome to the show. So is there a question that you want to do, or do you want to do like a private reading? Because the private readings that I message you, those are my actual prices. But sometimes I'll do promotions. It varies. But if you want more of a divided reading, like the prices I gave you, that's more for like you get more time to talk to me. And then the promotions, like I've done like live on my Facebook where I'll do like 15 for spiritual readings and 7 for 4 cards and stuff like that. But but if you want to talk more like really in depth, then those prices would be the ones. Now, if you can't afford it, then I can do like 30 for something. But the only thing is that I time myself, So the shorter your price is, the shorter that if you can't afford it, the shorter that the length of the reading will be done.
But the
If that
awesome
makes
thing
sense
about
to you.
tonight is it's free
Is
psychic
that
readings, and we're also doing a koozie giveaway. And I don't know who just burped, but thank you. That helped me feel relieved. But we're giving
It
away.
wasn't me.
We're
Honest.
giving. It wasn't me either this time. But we're giving away
Could
free
be
koozies
EVP.
with a pin, a sticker, and some cards for a free 30-minute reading. But the first Saturday of each month is when we do our free psychic readings. So if you would like one, Miss Palmyra, please feel free to ask.
Yes.
So do you have a question? And then if
Well,
you want
I
to
would.
talk to him, go ahead.
Yes. I have a question, and my brother will know what I'm talking about. I just don't even know how to ask it, and I don't know how much
Okay.
to put out there. Do I just say the circle of what I'm trying to, get into something that's going on with me?
The only thing I was gonna say, and it was weird because when you called in, I had already had the cards because I do the cards and then I'm in tune with what I was getting. But it was weird because the card that came out first. Oh my goodness! Hold on. Okay. Was the relationship harmony card came out. Man, I can't even talk. I can't even say my words right. I have to say it slow. The card that came out was relationship harmony card came up,
Uh-huh.
and I was told that
That's a
there's
paradox.
some issues with the relationship. There is some
Uh-huh.
lack of communication with whatever you're asking, and you're wondering if this is like, should I keep going or should I
Yes.
move forward? And what I was told with the second card that came out was victory. So whatever you're doing, I'm being told that your prayers are being answered. And then I got the Hidden Truth Oracle, which is kind of creepy. These cards you can even ask Christopher. That there is the card that came out, but this one was, I regret lying to you. So what I was told is that there was some kind of deceiving issue that wasn't brought to your attention, but you found out anyway. So the person kind of wants you to forgive them.
Uh-huh.
And then what I'm being told telepathically on your end, my guys are talking to your guys, and they said that you did accept apology, but they're telling me that you're told the person that lied to you is like, don't do it again. Is what I'm being told.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that's what I was told to tell you, that there was a lack of communication because of not wanting to hurt your feelings, is what I was told. So, and then I was also told that you do have clear audience. So I'm being told that you hear voices, and lately you've been hearing a lot of your guys talk to you saying there's something that this person's lying to you about, and you've been hearing it over and over and over and over. And it's
Run,
been like that
girl, run.
for the past 2 weeks. And then I'm also telling that there is some kind of female that's coming through.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was
Hold
me.
on.
I'm just kidding.
There you are.
Honestly, I want to say Raquel or Rachel or something with an R.
Yes.
I don't know what that is. Only you know what that is. But
I
I'm
have
being
a
told
sister.
that. Okay, there you go. Okay, I just said the name Rachel. Okay, that's weird. I picked that up. Well, she's telling me to tell you to pray. She's guiding you through this. Okay? And that she is telling me to tell you, don't give up your faith, and know that God has never let you down. As long as you put your part, God will help you. Okay? Is what I'm being told. And then something about oh my God, I can't talk. Oh my God, prioritize. Damn, I can't even talk today. Prioritize your goals and everything that you want to do.
I'm rubbing off on you. I'm rubbing off on you.
And so just know that you have to prioritize your goals and just make sure that take care of what is important. and then you just take it step by step. Now, I don't know if all this reading makes any sense to you,
Some of it does.
but everything I'm being told overall will be fine. Now, I don't know if that was the reading that you were gonna, because I know how you asked me how much my readings were, but if you want to talk more, like privately, more about whatever you were asking me in the messenger, we can
Well, and I
arrange
was
that
gonna
on
say
another time.
also, like the relationship with the person and the communication being bad, that could have been me. So if you wanted to try another one, if she has a number for you to draw a card or a specific question, try that, because I feel like since you just read me before, I could have been interloping on her reading. I want her to have the best one she could have. So, Palmyra, do you have a certain number that could do a shuffle and pull a card for you? Because I kind of interloped on your thing, if that did not make sense as far as the relationship and communication issues.
The first half did, but by the Rachel on, though I have a sister, we were not raised together, and I don't have a relationship with her, so she would not be a person to guide me in any way. From there on, I was a little bit lost because of that stuff didn't make sense, especially pertaining to her.
Well,
but all
the
the
thing is
beginning
that,
part.
see, that the reason why it doesn't make sense is because she wasn't like that in it while she was alive. But you just gotta know that when they're on the other side, they go through a transition. So the thing is that they're not the same person when they cross over. Some people stay the same with their personality, but when they go into the light, some of them they change their way of being. There's a few that do. So just know that people do change. So she might not have been like that when she was alive, but she's definitely like that now. So just to let you know.
You're talking about on the other side. If my sister hasn't passed, she's actually younger than me. But you said our names, so I'm trying to think. And I really, honestly, have not had many people directly close to me pass away. Our family is very small, and it's basically my parents. But now that part I'm lost because.
Well, it's probably somebody, even though your family's not small, but I'm being told that you do have ancestors that you're not aware of. Even though you might see your family ancestors, like ancestors, blood ancestors of the past. So that's what I'm being told. Now, you have a specific number of what you want to ask, and maybe I can intune it with the card, see what comes up. Maybe there's something I'm missing.
Yes, 33.
33? Okay, that's kind of crazy that you picked 33. You want to know why?
Why?
Because that's my grandmother's year of when she was born. And it's funny you said that because she's the one that talks to me. So that's very significant for me. 33 is very significant because that was the year that my grandmother was born. She passed away in 92. So just to let you know that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Four, 3. Okay. Okay, now this makes sense. The card that came out was a chakra clearing. They're telling me to tell you that you need to call up on your archangels to do some clearing and open your chakras and using sacred geometry shapes. So the one that's coming to you is a say his name, Megatron, the archangel Megatron. So he's the one that does. So if you see different shapes and weird, like how can I say it? If you see like, oh my gosh, I can't even think of the word. There's different shapes that have almost like a weird, not normal shape. The best way to describe the shapes that I'm seeing for you is like the shape of like the stop sign, those kind of shapes. The ones that say, watch the curve, like or it has like this weird shape to it. I can't think of the words because it's like there's
like
one
a octangle.
Yes, and I'm being told to pay attention to those signs. whenever you see them, or whenever you're driving, or wherever you just say you're drawing something, you're watching the news or you're watching TV, pay attention to symbols and signs, because that's the archangel that's coming through. And he's the one that's going to help you to clear your chakras, because they're being told that they're blocked. Some of them, you need to open them up. Because I'm being told there's blockage. Like, almost like I'm being told that the throat chakra is kind of like, it's kind of like there's like a clog, but it doesn't mean that there's a physical clog. It's just that there's something that's preventing you from speaking the truth, if that makes sense. So in other words, you're holding back on a lot of things. And I'm being told with the sacred, like where the I think it's the pelvis, if I remember right, the pelvis. Like, okay, I'm being told that there's issues that you're holding on to, and it's affecting issues with you. So you need to open up. So it's like, I have to let everything just flow. And then I'm being told for you to speak your mind, because there is people that are trying to block you, or being told there's people that are putting some negative intent in the past. And then I was also told to show you or tell you that the card of comfort came out. So what they're telling me to tell you that they're in the time of need, helping to heal your heart, I guess, of any issues that you're going through. And just be optimistic about it, and know that you are never alone. And I'm being told that don't ever feel like you're alone, okay?
Yep.
And then also, you have a bond with children, indigo children, crystal children. I almost want to say, I'm seeing a school or a program, and I see that you will be working with psychic children. Almost like and it's weird, I don't know why, but maybe I'm picking up that you can also do a teacher's aid or anything that has to do with people and helping children and
that makes
kids with kids with disability. You have
that makes sense.
Like, it's kind of like you, what is the word? You have the way of communicating with them. You understand them.
Yeah.
And they understand you.
Yeah.
Okay. And I also am told that hold on. You're a crystal child. That's why you understand them, because you're one of them.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel that. I really feel that.
And the ones that connect with you, or the ones that I'm seeing, is colored-eyed children. And for some reason, I'm seeing like the word sky. So I'm being told that the children that have the sky and blue pretty eyes are the ones that are really drawn to you for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
So
I do
I'm
have
being
one
told,
very strong.
yeah. So just know that they're there, and you're supposed to teach them, and help them with their fears. And as you're helping them, I got something to tell you too. As you're helping them with your fears, they're helping you with your doubts.
Yes.
So you're giving. So in other words, it's a give and take. You're giving, and they're receiving. So there's an exchange of energy there. Okay.
Yes.
Does that make sense to you?
Oh, it does. It really does.
Okay. And funny, I don't know why I've heard this, but I'm being told that you have heard about me, but you just never could. I don't know why, but I'm being told that you've heard me through somebody else's phone. So you've heard of me, but you never got a reading from me. So this is basically the first time you got a reading from me, is what I'm being told.
Yeah.
And that you're very curious about getting a reading from me, because something drew you to me, but you just didn't know what it was. And now you're confirmed. And by the way, I'm going to tell you something else too. I'm an indigo child too. So that's why we both connected. Yeah. So you're actually talking to an old soul indigo child, because I'm one of those too. I'm very, so yeah. So is there anything else that you have? Saw that, Tessa.
Well, that was dead on. Actually, kind of saw you one day when I was looking at something with Donna, from Facebook, Donna Gordon, and I saw that site where I had seen you, and I mentioned you to my brother. However, I never went further because I didn't remember what group that was. It's like she has these random people on random sites, and I don't follow all of them. I just really basically followed Donna. And so my brother that are saying, "Oh, I've seen him, I like him," and I'm like, I kind of want, but I don't really go on Facebook. So I'm like, I kind of wouldn't mind a reading with him, or make it to where my brother could have one. And tonight was my first time, so I got lucky since I got you.
So yeah,
But,
so that just confirms everything. So that already confirms that you had been watching me, but you just didn't know what to say. So I'm just told to let you know that now that you have me on Facebook, if you ever need to have more personal readings, just hit me up. Don't be afraid to hit me up, because I do. And that's one thing Tessa and everybody that knows me, that once you read me, once I read you, it's kind of it's not like where I just read you and I say, okay, have a good day, and then I never talk to you. I'm not like that. I'm not that. So I'm always the one that always keeps up with my clients. So if you ever need a talk, or if you need some kind of counseling, or just anything for that matter, don't be a stranger and don't feel like I'm a bother to you. So I'm just letting you know that if you ever need that, not just a psychic, but if you need a psychic / friend, I'm here for you, and I'm here for life. Okay. And
that actually sounds perfect.
Okay.
That was very well said. Yes, that's my mentality is a certain way, and so for you to say that is the same thing I would tell someone else. Don't be afraid that I'm here, kind of thing. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And if you ever need to talk to me, I'll message you my number after the show, and then I'll put you on the program, on my phone. So whenever you need to text me, or if you need to talk to me more private about other certain matters, we can do that anytime. Just let me know ahead of time.
I will. I do have a question, and I guess I'll just wait for that time, and you could always say when you're available, I could inbox you back.
Okay. And then we'll just keep in touch, and hopefully you enjoyed your reading, and thanks for calling into my friend Tessa's show, and you have a good evening.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Anytime.
All right. Thank you. Good night. You guys have fun. And hi, Michael.
Hi, Michael. We're still trying to get him in here. Okay. So
he's gonna be like, he made it first. Oh man.
Yeah, he lost that race. Take that, Michael. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
I love a little
All
sibling
right,
rivalry.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll go ahead and listen to the rest of your podcast. I appreciate it.
No worries.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much
Anytime.
for calling. It was awesome to hear your voice and feel your energy.
Well, thank you. You too. And I'll contact Chris right after, during the podcast probably.
Okay. We'll keep in touch.
All right. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
So, I just got a message. Shannon said she could see me, so I think she's on the call. Shannon, are you there? Are you with us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yay! Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I was sleeping. I'm not dressed for Skype.
Yeah. Yeah. So who's on call? Because I see two people. Is it her or is it somebody else? Because I saw somebody said that they could see me.
Oh, that was Shannon.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
very bad.
That's why when I was like, who can see me?
Creeping on you.
I know. You know what? I've had people do that, so it's okay. It doesn't scare me. I'm used to that because I know I'm being watched, so it's okay. It's okay. But how can I help you today?
I had a question regarding. I'm trying to decide where to get a surgery done.
Ooh, okay, now that's weird because right now there was one place I was picking up that you're kind of iffy about.
Yeah.
I'm being told to get a second opinion right off the bat. Right when you said that, I'm seeing this. I don't know why I heard hospital. but there's it's connected, like it's a hospital, and then I see it's like a clinic, it's connected. But
Yeah,
there's something
here though.
weird about this area. I don't know if it's just the people that are there working, but okay, it's weird. My body's starting to shake. Okay. There's something about that location that does not feel right to me. I think even though I'm not there physically, but as remote viewing and seeing it in my mind, I could swear like I've seen this either in a dream or it's just something that I can, like in my head, like I could see it. And just even on the parking lot, it doesn't feel right. And I haven't even gone in the building yet. And that's what I'm feeling from you, that you've driven by, but then you're like, you know what? Let me look somewhere else. But every time it's like you get a pull to that location, but a part of you feels like there's something that doesn't add up.
Yeah, there's one out of the state that I have already talked to 2 doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Out of state, which seems like there's more experience in the surgery that they have.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a couple nearby that I've looked into.
Yeah, I would say just to get a second opinion. Weird, because now I shuffled the healing. I don't know if this resonates, but the card says, I wish I had treated you better. It almost seems like, and it's weird, I'm hearing receptionist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm being told that she was fucking rude. I'll say it. Oh my God. For some reason, that receptionist, oh my God. You know what's weird? And this doesn't surprise me, but it's kind of in a professional field.
She should have been an engineer.
You know what I get from her? She's there working, but I hear the word affair. So either she's having an affair with the doctor that you see, or somebody that you see on a daily basis, and it's almost like she's interfering with her. Oh my God! Why did I just say that? His professional work.
She did. She made it sound like he can't do the procedure right before I even really met the doctor.
Okay, validate.
I'm like trying to like get the money and sell on the procedure.
What I did was I went on Google and I looked at professionals, like specialists, in the surgery I needed for my foot to be reconnected to my leg. And I'm so glad I did that, because they first tried to send me somewhere else, and like, this is an important surgery. If I don't get this right, I'm not going to walk right for the rest of my life. And luckily I did the homework and looked at a specialist, and like Chris said, get a second opinion, and whether or not you have, look for a specialist with the highest marks or stars and reviews from people. And that's who you should probably look at, because surgeries are very important and somewhat like indefinite, I think is the word I want to use.
Yeah. Like there's one doctor I'm really good about, but that's all the way in Arizona.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what's weird. With the card that came up is gentleness.
Yes.
Okay. Is what I got. And I was told to tell you that to be very gentle with yourself at this time, surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So anything that feels gentle with the people, the environment is perfect for you, is what I'm being told. Then the second card came out, which I actually got 3 messages in this card. It's the word peace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the second card I got was peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Now, I don't know why, but I'm seeing a location, and of course I don't know where you're from. For some reason, I want to say I see a dove as a logo on a building, or like either a dove with praying hands, but I'm seeing a logo with dove or something with praying hands. I don't know why, but I'm seeing like a dove or a bird that has a logo on the building, and I want to say it's either. Hold on.
It's Prince, isn't it? Sorry, Trying
Okay, I
to
want
throw
to
some humor
say
in there.
for some reason, I want to say I heard clinic, but it could be a hospital too, where they do surgeries there. But there's something about a dove, and I don't. Maybe it's a street dove, or the location dove, or something with dove. And then it's weird because I see symbols of angels around it. So there might be either. Okay, why am I seeing angels? Oh God, this is weird how they do this to me. Um, I don't know why, but I'm seeing something about angels, and it could be inside the building. But you're gonna see something that's gonna resonate with what I said, because the other people, I'm being told to tell you that they were rude, and you need to find people that you resonate with and people that you connect with, because if they're gentle with you right when you walk in, they're gonna take care of you. Because I'm being told with this location that you went to, you didn't feel comfortable, you didn't feel like, and it's weird because I don't know why, but I must be
Well, like you were
connecting to each
saying,
other.
like that person could have been having a affair with the doctor, so the way she comes off is like stank ass attitude. Like I said, this person should be an engineer in an office in the back of some building and not dealing personally with people. Like she has no people ethics, and it kind of persuades you to go somewhere else than where you originally feel in your gut you need to go. So don't let her shitty attitude, mess it up for you. That's kind of what I'm picking up on, but I could be way off base there.
So just know that just keep a lookout, and I'm being told just to get a second opinion and just look what feels right for you, and I'm being told that you will know. I mean, you can ask that location if you want to see how they treat you again. Maybe there's new management, but if it just still doesn't feel right, I wouldn't do it if I were you. If it does not feel pleasant, it feels heavy, it feels like annoying, irritated, then I wouldn't do it. I would say just stay away from that location. Even though it might look good because they might have it clean, but it's just the attitude and the atmosphere that you go in that building. I wouldn't do it. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. And I'm being told to follow your gut. So that's all I have to tell you. And I don't know if anything resonates with the dove. And it's weird because with the word dove.
Consult with the
Okay.
other one. So I haven't seen their building yet.
Okay. Well, just keep me updated, and if you want to talk to me offline, if you have Facebook, then if you don't, you can send me a friend request. We can talk more. But
Okay.
do you have any other questions before we go, or did I cover it?
I think you covered it.
Okay. And I'll just send prayers to you and prayers to guide you in the right direction. And you know what? I'm being told to meditate on that. So I would do meditation to get more clarity of what feels right. And you will get your answer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your call.
Appreciate your call.
Thank you so much,
Appreciate
Mary. Right? I think Mary
Yeah.
called you Shannon before. I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm so glad that you called in and that we were able to connect. Like I said, I got a hold of Skype last night because they charged my credit card instead of my Skype credit. I'm like, hey, can you fix this? Oh, yeah, I'll hook you up. And then he totally screwed me. And you guys, but I'm glad we connected and we were able to get you in here to talk to Chris. It's so important.
It is. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, too. Wow. Yep. That's amazing. I love when I can connect. And it's weird because these people, I don't know them. So when I get up, to talk to them, it's like they're family to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody's family to me. So it hits home, I guess, so to speak. So I guess Mr. Christopher's tired.
Yeah, I just had a long day.
So we do have. I think we do have another call. I think because I saw the
Yes.
word
Well,
join.
hopefully we got Brave Sir Robin. Are you there?
Yes.
Yay.
We got you finally. Hello, Robin.
So I have 2 questions.
Okay.
My first question is how do you see my love life in the future?
Okay. I see compassion. Okay. One heart just fell. Okay. Now that's weird. I don't know why that happened. That just happened. So, what I was told to tell you is to do some chakra clearing because that's messing up. And it's weird because I'm being told that something about the heart chakra is kind of just afraid to open up, or you wanting to open up, but it's just that you've been coming across the wrong people. And then with everything going on, just go with what feels right to you. Prioritize and just go for create the woman that you want, or the person that you want in your life. List all the things you want on a piece of paper, and I'm being told to write it with a red pen. Okay, and then put on the other side what you don't want. What you don't want, you write it with a black pen, and then you split it in half. And then what you want a woman to be like, or someone to come into your life, you fold it towards you. Okay.
Okay.
And then you light it or put it in the bowl and let it turn into ashes, and then blow it into the air and let the universe bring that person to you exactly what you want to the T. But you got to be very specific when you write it down.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you say that the first ink was red?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And then second thing, the person. Hold on.
I got scared. I thought I lost you for a minute. You're like the person, and then I'm like, oh my God, he's gone.
For that person, I want to say, for someone, I want to say it's weird because I keep seeing February in my head. So I'm being told that this person's going to take some while to manifest it, or put that intention out there and just pray. And you find it Valentine's Day. Because I'm seeing red. So that must be something to do with Valentine's Day. But just keep that in mind. I can't get a name. I usually do a name, but for you, for some reason, since it's far ahead, that is the first for me not to get a name. I could probably get a letter, but I'm not sure they allow me to get a letter. Hold on.
Where's the apple?
Okay, for some reason, I don't know why I'm getting the P and then R or the RP, but it's one of those letters, and it must be the first or second name. I wanted to say Patty, but I'm not too sure. I don't want to say that it's that name, but just keep a lookout for it, okay?
Okay.
And by the way, this person's going to be very empathic, too. So just know that
she's going to be on to you, Brave Sir Robin.
She's going to be on to you. So one thing I was told to tell you is don't lie to her when she comes in your life, because she will be able to read you like a book, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
That's so true. Like, as far as the foundation of a relationship, the most important thing is to be open and honest. And that's the best time to do it, because if this person accepts you or decides not to, it's better to do it in the beginning than in the end, or 6 months to a year or 3 years down the road, you know? It's best to be honest from the get-go and go from there instead of trying to falsely make things happen or whatnot. Be honest, because you're awesome, and that individual, if they are interested in you, they see qualities about you that you don't even think you're showing. You know what I mean? So don't try to hide anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't try to hide nothing, because they will see. Just don't hide nothing from her. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
And my second question is, how do you see my life in a couple of months?
I can't hear you. Hold on, because I'm trying to get in here. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what's going on because my phone's acting up. Hold on. Hopefully I can hear you in a second. Hold on. Okay, say it again, just in case I can hear you.
So, how do you see my life in a couple of months?
Hold on. Thing's not letting me hear you. Hold on. Okay, what did he say, Tess? Because I can barely hear him. Because he's coming out low. Okay, what did
Okay,
he
so
say
I
again?
believe that he said, how do you see my months like a few months from now? How do you see his life a few months from now?
Okay, now I can hear him. I actually kind of see them a little bit rocky, but then it's gonna start slowing down in December to prepare them for all the changes going into the new year. So it's gonna be kind of like slow, but it's gonna pick up. It's gonna be very smooth, and he's gonna be very content and very relaxed. So that's gonna be going into the new year and probably finding that person by then. So things are different for you. So just be aware of the surroundings. And if you feel like you're not connected, just go outside and just get reconnected to nature because it's going to help you to make things better for your life.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you for your call.
You're welcome.
You've answered everything.
Awesome.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Have a good night.
Good night,
You
Sir
too.
Robin.
Nighty night, love and light.
You
Take
too.
care of my you.
All right.
And
Bye.
keep on trucking, like, with these things that you aspirate to be or things that you aspire to have, you've got to make steps in the right direction. So make sure you're working towards that goal of things you want to do, whether it's doing a comic, doing kung fu, doing wrestling, whatever it could be. Finding love, man, it's hard because generally for me, love finds me. No matter how hard I look for it, it will evade me. But eventually I'll find it. Could be psychotic, could be something else. Hard to tell until you figure it out. But just keep aspiring and do affirmations. You know, there's different affirmations that you can do in the mirror every day. You know, you put these little stick notes if you want to. Do some dry erase on your mirror or whatnot. And read these affirmations. Like, affirm it in your mind that these things could happen. It's really easy to get in the rut of having negative thoughts. Or staying in the rut of negativity. It's somewhat hard to rewire yourself, but it is possible. You just have to rewire your thoughts to positive thoughts, positive affirmations, and you can achieve so much by doing that.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, on that note, fellas, we do got to go to our secondary musical break. On this break, we have Michaelan Hay from Ontario, Canada, with Gravity, Mirror, and Pins and Needles. Then we have Mr. Fred Johnson III from Canyon County, California, with After Dark. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this musical break.
Signs leave behind. too fast, spiraling out of control, was touch and go, went a little far. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep your shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. Try to erase the ink that's left upon my chest. I'll attest, I don't really wanna forget to forget. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep your shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep a shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. Talking on pins and needles, every word through a microscope. You keep stomping down on the ground while I've been stuck on this tightrope. I just wanna say what I wanna say without your sentence. I'm not willing to do the time when I'm innocent, and I'm innocent. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done. Walked on my share of thin ice with your blowtorch at my feet. You won't ever see me beg, so take this tongue off your leash. I'm gonna say what I wanna say, don't need permission. Interpret it how you want, it's my decision. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done. My safety has been broken. This is now a hunting ground. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles.
Perfect day, yeah. Living at the dark, I search lonely streets to find hidden shadows in the dark. It doesn't matter what I say. Secret homicides arranged in a series of pursuits. No matter what I say. Face because she had the range. I knew she was the one that never could go home again. Plastic life like limo seats. I don't know why I can't control this urge to hurt again. Yeah. Living at the dark, I search lonely streets to find hidden shadows in the dark. Murder forever after. No matter what I say, after dark. Feeling ran to arguments and fear. In hiding place with days of December. Certain words were meshed in the image. It doesn't matter what I say. It really doesn't. No matter what I say. After dark. It doesn't matter what I say. Secret homicides arranged in a series of pursuits. No matter what I say, shades in the sky, murder forever after. It doesn't matter what I say, brooding fatal, lacking the hint of conscience. No matter what I say, after dark.
Welcome back, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. Tonight we are joined by the one and only Psychic Garcia. Chris, welcome back, and thanks so much for hanging out with us this evening.
You're welcome. Oh, and look at that when you came back. Now, isn't that kind of odd? I took a screenshot of this. I'm looking at my phone, and guess what time it is? 11:11. Manifestation
11:11. Isn't that a manifestation of angels, if I remember correctly?
Yeah.
Yes. I got to screenshot that.
Ooh.
I had to do that. Manifestation. You come back after manifestation, archangels and angels. Ooh, now that's very significant.
You know, and people talk about
Wow.
perfect timing, but what is the word for it? It could be
I don't know.
manifestations. Oh, God. I was thinking about this word earlier. I will get back to it. But we do have Miss Ada on the line. We finally got her in. Next, we're calling Michael. Michael,
Thank
if you're
you.
still there, we're going to get you in. But Ada, did you have a question for the one and only Psychic Chris Garcia?
The way she said it.
No, I just want to see what he picks up on. Because it's been one hell of a year.
For sure, sister. Holy shit.
Well, for something, I can tell you it's been very. Okay, that's weird. Why are they telling me that? It's been very chaotic, very odd.
Didn't I say that earlier? Chaotic,
Yeah.
anxious,
Yeah, and it's
insane, insanity. 4
It's
years.
just everything is just, and then it's weird because in my mind, I get the word paranormal. I want to say it's like
Or supernatural.
for you. There's never a dull moment because of your daughter.
Oh.
Okay, you are gifted, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I was told that you're. Oh, okay, now that's weird because it really didn't even talk. The Hidden Oracle Truth deck. It says you speak to me through music. So I'm being told that music
Universal.
speaks through you. Angels talk to you through music. Okay, so whenever you get okay, that's weird. They're telling me that for some reason music gives you some kind of relief, but it also gives you confirmation when you're thinking of things that are going through your life. Certain songs, certain phrases that you hear, they come on when it's supposed to. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. What? I don't know who that is. I got the name Joey. Joe. Joe.
Baby.
I don't know who that is, but okay. I want to say like just like a magnet to everything that's the unknown, supernatural. You're also thinking about. I'm seeing like a transition. And then
What do you mean by that?
Like a new change. There's been like so many things that have been going on, and it's weird because I'm seeing number 5 with that, and it almost feels like I don't know if it's just energy around you, but I see like moving like so many times. Like I'm seeing moving within a year. Like you've been just moving, like the energy's moving, or you've been moving from house to house.
Yeah, it could be physically or it could be spiritually. So many of us that I know have been going through so many random spiritual revelations where it's over and over and over again. And even in our sleep realm, we're working. We're not getting any rest.
Yeah.
We're working. Finally,
Yeah,
I think it was last night. I finally got sleep last night, but otherwise, sleep schedules, spiritual realms, all things have been insane. I don't know if you've had that, Ada, but holy shnikes.
Yes, it's been an extremely insane year for me. Do you see anything about my health?
Okay, when you that, I got the word heart.
Oh.
Something about heart.
Something. Well, I hope not.
I don't know why, but lately you've been concerned about your health because your body's been like psychically, is what I'm being told, psychically talking to you. Okay. You feel like something's not right, but you can't figure out. But you want to say it's more a health issue, like it's a health issue, but I'm being told that it's not a health issue. It's more of like I almost want to say like you're a very old soul. Is what I'm being told. And your body's so tired, like your physical body's tired, but your spirit of you is like it's like free spirit. It has a lot to do. Like you have so much to do, but it's like you're just so stressed is that you're just draining yourself a lot. And it's like you just have so much lack of sleep, and if you're lucky, you get like maybe even just 1 hour of fucking sleep, if anything. And you've been just getting messages off and on. And then it's weird because, okay, why did I just hear that? Okay, I heard the word shoulder. Okay, shoulder, basement, basement. Okay, I don't know why. Are you, okay, no, that's weird. Are you remodeling your house? Because I'm seeing remodeling and painting.
I am.
Okay, now that's even creepier.
I am.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay,
We painted, over COVID, we painted the front of my house and my job was shut down.
Motherfucker. Motherfucking Rona. I hate you.
When I was out of work, we...
Because when I'm seeing the painting...
Well, you were saying when you were out of work, what?
I'm hearing shuffling. Like I'm
People
like,
trying to stay busy. Try to keep the momentum going.
But I'm being told that whatever was around her, or around, I'm not saying the house itself, but there's some energy that feels different when you started can you say that word? Oh my God. How do you say it, Tess, when you oh my God, I can't even think of the word. It starts with an R.
Realization?
No.
Realm.
No, it's when you're painting and you're changing it from, oh my God, I have it on the tip of my tongue. Are you serious?
I can't think of an R word. I can think of distorting.
I want to say it's renovate. Oh my gosh, I can't even say it.
Renovating.
Yeah, renovating when you're doing, like you're changing from the old to the new. And I'm being told something about something spikes. The word spikes, so
something.
It spikes up.
Oi.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you right now?
I don't know what that is.
Did you say you used to be in New Jersey and now you're in Texas?
Texas. Yeah,
so
I've been here 15 years.
Are you on a plot of property or are you on a small lot?
Yeah, I bought the property I live on in town.
Okay, so it's small. It's not like a bunch of woods in the background where you can find a hole and in that hole there's like limestone and then different like drippy things from all the minerals and stuff.
I haven't.
Limestone.
Yeah, it could even be the smallest little hole, and if you look in there with a flashlight or whatnot, or throw a rock down there, you could hear it go click clack click clack click clack click clack like for days.
I'd have to go back there and look.
Just be careful where you step.
Weird. What I'm seeing is, I don't know why I'm hearing the word cabin, but I'm seeing like someone like under the house.
Yeah.
Under the house, and it's brown. And it's like, I don't know if I'm physically there or remote viewing because I can do that. I'm seeing like brown, like the porches. I mean, like a dark brown, and I'm like going underneath, and I'm seeing a lot of. It looks like gold, but it's not. There's a lot of limestone, and then I'm seeing like water flowing underneath it. And it's not the water pipes. It's more of a stream, is what I'm hearing. Stream.
I wonder if that's because I live by the river.
Ooh. And that can increase activity and different things going on too.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And my house is pier and beam, so it's not on a slab.
Yeah.
So you can go under my house.
You see there, that's what I kept seeing. It's like I'm actually there at her house. Like, even though I'm here, but I'm like remote viewing in my head. And it's weird because Tesla's picking up the same thing, and it's weird because in my head I see limestone, brownish, lightish, and I'm being told it's okay, that's weird. I just heard that it's buried underneath the house, and there's a lot of limestone. And what I'm being told is that that's electrical. Okay, that's weird.
It's like magnifying the activity going on upwards. Limestone is
above the house. Yeah, above.
Is that bad?
It can be, but it just means that activity is increased, so it could be good. It could be your loved ones coming around, or it could be something that's not happy, causing chaos.
Could it be my daughter?
Could be, yeah.
The
Things
only
like this.
reason why I say that is she blocks it out, but when she was little, she can't remember my mother when she was alive.
Mm-hmm.
But when she was little, she would say stuff to us that
she
only my
shouldn't
mother
know.
would say.
Yeah, she shouldn't know it.
She would tell me, call Pop Up. And I'd call my dad, and she'd say, Pop Up. Grandma said, stop crying. She's not in pain anymore.
Aww.
And my dad would start crying because he's like, I was just thinking about her. I'm crying right now. And she would say, Pop Up, stop crying. Grandma's okay. She's 16 now. She's like, and my friend
She doesn't
Kim
remember
died,
it,
and
right?
she came home one day. Yeah, she doesn't. No, she remembers saying stuff to us, but she said she doesn't hear anything anymore, which I don't know if she just learned to tune it out. Because when my friend Kim died, she would say to me, Mom, Kim needs to stop calling my name on the playground. And she was like in kindergarten. She's like, we were on the playground and Kim kept calling me.
She's like, I just want to play, and she
tell her
keeps
to
interrupting. You're like, all right, Kim, I hear you already. Can you stop it?
But I ask about health because I don't know if you foresee anything in the next few months because I had an issue.
Surgery.
I did.
That's what I heard. Okay.
I had major surgery that left me with a colostomy bag.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Those guys need to get their shit right. Because they're glue or whatnot. Like, I remember my friend Kat going through that before she passed away from cancer. But she had a colostomy bag, and she's sitting there watching the Nutcracker, and this thing pops off, and she's got to worry about cleaning her shit and not enjoying the show. Like, get your shit together.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed mine was not cancer.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully it's less. But I'm just saying, those guys that make those bags need to get their shit together, because people have a life to live and things to do, you know?
On wood.
What's weird is that I'm seeing the house because I'm looking at the tarot, and it says the Tower card, so there is a lot of activity on the property and on the land. Okay? I'm picking up a lot of native energy to it. Okay, why did I just hear that? Okay, somewhere upstream, not under your house, but further out, there's water. I heard the word drowning.
I don't know.
Yeah, And it's weird because I got, hold on. I got the mail.
Hello?
Hi, hold on 1 minute. We're finishing with Ada, and then we'll get to you next, okay?
Okay.
Yay!
I was getting presents of a mail. And it's weird because what you can do is just try to have barriers. I mean, because I'm being told that all over the property we have limestone, and like Tessa said, it does amplify energy, and it's weird because in my head I'm seeing apparitions popping out left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then in my mind, I don't know if you have a 2-story house, but I'm seeing stairs. Okay, and then I'm looking towards the balcony, like I'm looking down.
No. All I have is it's 1 story.
Okay, well then I must be thinking of something that maybe was there.
Well, like I was talking about with the limestone things, it's natural shaped cutouts generally that people used to dig out for people to build their houses, so on and so forth on, but they can form natural staircases, natural formations that seem very unnatural because no human built it, but nature did. So it's interesting to see if, like, perhaps there is some sort of not artificial but natural sort of staircase going on, because these can go down at least 5 to 6 stories, which is really scary, or something fell in there, like you're saying, a past spirit that could have fallen into that and died. If you're to look into these little tiny holes that could be around that used to not be filled in, but somebody in the past filled them in, and you can tear away and find these different formations underground. I just keep seeing these different stalactites and different things like that going on in underground, like you said, cavern. Not a cave, but a cavern, because it is underground.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. I want to see if I can tune with these cards. Do you have a Pacific number? Because I'm being told that I need to ask you for some reason. Do you have a Pacific number that stands out with you right now? And if it doesn't,
That I
what I
what?
want you to do, like a Pacific number, any number.
Like any number? 24.
Yeah. Okay, 24. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, that's funny. This card came out and it's the word courage. It says, be courteous. Look, be courteous. Man, I can't even talk. And stand up for your beliefs. Okay? So just know there's something about courage. There's something that you need to have courage about. And I'm being told that you've talked to people about the things that you're experiencing. I'm being told that a lot of them are telling you, no, that's not true. There's no such thing. You're just talking to the wrong people. It's not true. And it just feels like there's almost like a shift. And it seems like for some reason, I'm not saying that this is happening, but I don't know what this means, but I'm just relaying the message. I almost want to say that the house rattles. Like, I mean, like it like moves. Like I'm seeing it like move. But it's not really moving, but that's what the energy feels like. It's weird. Like I'm going up the steps, and as I'm looking up the steps, it almost seems like it shifts. Like I can't explain what I'm seeing, but it like moves. So there's a lot of activity. Now, as far as your daughter, I'm being told that she did not completely shut her gift off. She might think she have shut it off. She just ignores what she gets.
She's
because
in
she doesn't want to
denial.
deal with that. Yeah.
Well, she gets scared because she gets a lot of sleep paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
That's
I'm
what
gonna
my
ask you a
daughter.
question. Now that you say that, does she ever come out like where she can't breathe and she like she just can't breathe, like she's having? Does she ever cry to you? Like she has like breathing problems when she wakes up? Like something's
Yeah, she
attacking
tells
her?
me. Yeah. She tells me it feels like something's on her chest, and she's told me she's had it a couple times.
That is so
Weird,
scary.
because there's
Have you
also-
tried moving her from that room?
That is.
Even if you move her to the
No,
living room, I had to
she-
do that with my daughter. Because the room, it's right behind this office. I've had several different kids. My daughter who's going to be 21 on the 12th. My daughter who's going to be 17 in March. Even my littles that sleep in there hate it. I even slept up there at one point and there was this dark entity that would just hang over me and stare at me. And I was turned towards the wall and not wanting to look back because I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to look at him. I didn't want to give him the power.
She's had it in 2 different rooms. So is it something that might be attached to her?
Could be.
I heard yes. I heard yeah, and you said that.
Do you know anything about like a family curse or anything like that going on as far as the females in your family?
I haven't been told of one, but they've all died of the same exact cancer. All the females.
Have you dealt with this sort of thing as a teenager as well, or no?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
And my oldest daughter has not ever had it either.
Okay. She could just be different.
Yeah, she's in tune. I'm gonna tell you that because she's very gifted, and it's weird because I know that she's scared, but you know what it feels like with her? I almost want to say, like her soul. It's weird. I don't even know why I'm seeing this because in
It's like limbo or purgatory. I think it could deal with her past life.
Yeah, it's like I see her as like 14, but then I'm being told that she's not for some reason. It's like, it's weird because I'm seeing, hold
She's
on.
16.
But see, it's weird. Okay, thank you for that.
Is she more mature than that as far as like intellectually and spiritually?
She's very old school too. Like she's into classic rock and I mean like stuff her friends aren't into. They're like, you know what I mean? And she's like, you guys don't want to hear my playlist. You don't want to listen to no Leonard Skinner and all that.
Oh my gosh.
But she listens to all music, but like if I put on classic rock, she knows almost everything on station.
Yeah, that's how I was. I used to listen to 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, all the way up to the 90s when I was a kid, you know. I loved it all, and the earlier stuff used to me, and my mom would come in. She was my aunt at the time, but she adopted me.
She loved James.
Yeah.
Like she loved Etta James. And I didn't introduce her to Etta James.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Old soul, and she's here for a reason. She's got things she has to, and there's things out there that don't want her to get there. They want her to struggle over and over and over again, but she, I think, is realizing it and seeing it.
It's weird that you say that because what I was going to say is that you said she was 16, right? But for me, I see her as like...
That's where my daughter is, too.
And it's weird. I saw her like as 10. So she has like her inner child in her. It's like whatever happened to her when she was young, it traumatized her as where these spirits would talk to her and they scared the crap out of her. It's just that she doesn't want to relive that.
Well, it's kind of like, go ahead.
Go ahead, Tess.
Well, it's kind of like BTO used to say, like, you come to this world, and sometimes, like, I think for him, he had a fractured soul, so pieces of his soul went different directions. She could have the person at the age of 10. She could have the person at the age of 16. She could have the person at the age of 20-something or even 30-something or beyond. That's how my 5-year-old is. Her use of words and things she knows. Even at the age of 1, she's tying off her leg with a lanyard and saying, Mama, I have to do it or I'm going to bleed out. I'm like, oh my God, like, what are you talking about? Where is this sort of word staging coming from? But it's from past experience. And I talked to her about it today. She does not remember. But they do at certain points remember, and I think that triggers certain things in their lives. Like, perhaps she's been more adult than she should have been throughout her life, and that's perhaps why she's got this 10-year-old portion hanging on, or perhaps she died at that age at a certain point in the past. It's hard to say, but I think it's a culmination of things, which is so hard for kids these days. So many kids are going through this spiritual reality where they recognize all these different happenings going on.
And right now, because since my older two don't live home, she had to take care of me when I first, and you know, so she took on the cooking for her and her brother, which she knows how to cook because she's helped me. She's taught herself, so she knows how to cook and just help clean up stuff. She's the one who has to size my bags for me and cut them because they're still healing.
Right. And so perhaps she's looking... I'm sorry.
Yeah,
go ahead, Chris.
You know what? I think she died too, Tess. I think she did. Like, almost like there's something about reoccurring.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I keep seeing her as 10. So she is reliving everything she's seen. And I think it was too much for her because she was terrified of her gifts. And I still being told that she is still terrified. It's, I don't know. It just...
I keep feeling like she's been striving towards having this childhood for so many different lives. Like, and she's been into, and it's just like my 16-year-old. She keeps being put into these situations where she can't be a child. She has to be the adult. She has to help, you know, to take care of you and for things to happen. And it's nothing to feel bad about. Like, I feel bad and guilty about it, but it's a part of her process, something that she needs to learn. And I think she's doing it well. But I think these other things that try to come in are somewhat overwhelming, especially if you don't know how to shut them down. Like, this is my time to sleep, or have some rest or some sort of break, because these things can get so overwhelming that they take over your life and cause you much anxiety and stress.
Do you feel that I should sage my house?
It wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't hurt.
Like sage every corner, go down the walls, through every room, and then hers go into the closet, everything, and sage.
I think if you decide to do that, make sure you have a copious amount to where it's not just a one and done sort of thing. You can do it repeatedly, because it's like housework. You have to do it repeatedly. A one and done sort of thing is not going to happen. You do have to do this repeatedly, methodically, and put your intention forth. This is my house. This is my dwelling. You're not welcome here. You need to get out. Only love and light can stay. It's so hard. It is a chore.
I do believe that you can do this. I know you can. That's what I'm being told.
Oh, I know I can. That's what I'm saying. In fact, my 16-year-old would probably be the one to do it, because she's very much into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, let's cleanse this. Let's, that's her personality.
Yeah, and I was told that you just need to protect yourself, and it's weird because as you're saging, I'm being told for you to get either black tourmaline necklace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing what?
Get black tourmaline. Get black tourmaline. Amethyst.
Or something that you can wear on the neck. And I'm being told for her too, so like that. If it comes into using her gifts again, which I'm being told will be using her gifts again, even though she thinks she shut them down. But I'm
just
being
a
told
pause.
that when she gets, and it's like, and I'm being told that it's gonna hit her when she's like in her 20s, and I want to say like 24, 25.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
So don't be surprised if her gifts explode by the age of 24, 25, because she's gonna get a lot of stuff. So
she's gonna get a lot of realizations.
Yeah, so I was told that you might need to either tell her that you need to don't be afraid of your gifts and open them up. And if she says why, say, well, I just got a reading from 2 people and said that your gifts are gonna hit. So you need to prepare yourself and do what Tessa says, to start visualizing protection, because she's going to have a lot of people come to her. A lot of dead.
And she knows she has it, because she always say, I know I'm psychic.
Mm-hmm.
She'll say there's just different things, like every time I look at the clock, it'll be the same. She says it's the same time every day. It could be 3:33.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I look at
1,
the clock
2, 3, 4.
every day. Yeah, she's like, I look at the clock every day. For some reason, I'll look down at my phone at the same exact time every single day.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I see it the same time. And it's different ones, but she'll see it throughout the day.
Have her look those up, too. Like, she might not be aware of what they mean. So, what does 1, 2, 3, 4 mean? Or what does 11:11 mean? Or whatnot. I'm not sure what hypothesis she should look under, but what does this mean? And it'll give you different variations. So that could help educate her. But yeah, I feel for kids these days, because they are gifted. Like, I was gifted, but it was hard to come to terms with because of ridicule and judgment and people being like, this chick is weird, don't hang out with her. It was until 2012 that I was like, I don't really fucking care anymore. I'm going to do what I do. But it's hard. But these days it seems like more and more kids are being awakened, are born with these gifts, and it's important for them to educate themselves.
My mother was very gifted,
Mm-hmm.
but hers was different. Hers was, she can be in the grocery store, and somebody can come up and say hello to her, and if she gets close to them, she would say something like, oh God, I smell it. It's the smell of death.
Oh,
they're going to die.
I hate that.
And then all of a sudden they die.
Yeah.
It's like a matter of a month, and they die. And I'm like, really, Mom?
Yeah.
And she'd always say, no, I can't help it. I can smell it. They're sick.
It's insane. And a lot of people do have that sense. Like, I have a particular thing where I am around a lot of people that die, and I think I'm meant to be there for not only them, but people around them during this thing. I've been going through it since I was 5, almost 6. So I used to think I was cursed. I'm the angel of death. People that I get close to die. but it's because I'm supposed to be there for people that are dying and for the people around them, and I realize that. But we do have another caller on the line, so...
Yes. Thank you so very much. I will talk to her.
Okay.
Awesome.
And if you ever need to talk to me, I don't know if you need my number, but my number should be on my Facebook. If you don't have me on Facebook, you can reach me at 210 and then 974-3470.
And
That's
also,
my personal psychic.
yeah, and also feel free to reach out to me. Like, I'm busy a lot because I'm in homeschool hill. I'm doing catch up on that. But I can help you out with these things, too, because I've been through a lot of these things that she's going through, and so have my kids.
If you can message, because you know how to get a hold of me on Messenger. If you can message me.
Definitely.
That number?
Yeah, and I will share that with...
his number?
I'll share that with you, and then I'll share your info with him as well. So that way you guys can collude and get some stuff worked out. Thank you so much for calling in. It was so awesome.
And I will talk to her.
Awesome.
Thank you. Have a great night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Nighty night, love and light.
Wow.
That was amazing. I love what we're doing, Christopher. Chris Garcia.
I love it.
Awesome. The next call is 832, isn't it?
We have Mr. Michael on. Michael, are you still there?
That's me.
Yay!
Yeah, so far it's a great show.
I'm so glad I got you on the line. Skype was trying to work against us.
Yeah.
But I got this. I got Skype under control. It's all good. We're going to be fine.
I heard
that
my sister called you guys.
She did. She's like, haha, I made it first. And I was like, don't be mean to Michael.
Yeah,
Poor
I
guy.
was like, yeah, it would be her. Yeah. Yeah, she has her life and I have mine. Two different people. I would just like you to tell me something towards my spiritual journey.
And I just have to say that I love that you and your sister are both on a spiritual journey trying to figure this shit out. A lot of times siblings clash and they're not on the same journey, but it seems like you guys are perhaps on the same journey, but each on a different wave, is what I'm feeling.
Yeah, it's just like she sees certain things, and for me, I've been seeing like threes my whole life. It's just like when, as a matter of fact, my father died, I was 33, and I was just thinking how many things happened to me that was 333. I born at 2:33 in the morning. So
that's the thing. It's funny that you said 33 because I think when she called in, she gave me 33, which is very significant because that was
that's because she loves her brother.
Grandma. Yeah, because my grandmother's was 1933 and she passed away in 92. And the reason why I'm bringing her up is because she's my guide and she's the one that tells me all the readings that I'm supposed to give. So
I had a
she's
question.
my guide.
Okay, so I saw you on Dia de la Muerte, and you were giving honors to someone. Was that your grandma and grandpa, or I'm trying to remember who that was? I saw you doing it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm.
That's my.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the cemetery where my grandma is.
That is amazing. Okay, continue. Sorry.
I always give her a reason. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. What I was told to tell you, Michael, is that the one card that came out was a justice card. And it's weird because, of course, I don't know anything about you. Like, I don't know all these new people. For some reason, I see law enforcement around you, like almost like a private detective or just something to do with experience. And I see, like, with your gift, I see, like, you're in the either, and I'm not saying you have to do this, but I see you in the enforcement field, okay? And I see that you can give out to fight for justice for people, for the innocents.
Yeah.
Now, if you choose not to go into law enforcement, you're still going to be doing that kind of work.
I was just wondering, and this thought occurred to me, and I hate to interrupt, but it just came to me, and I don't want to forget. Have you ever had any visions of, like, people's deaths or things happening that you could help to discover what the answer to this whole crime was? Do you have dreams like that, or?
I have had dreams come true about people dying and, but it's been a while, like a couple of months ago, and it came true.
Holy shnikes.
Which was actually kind of weird that it did.
Does anything make sense of what I said and what she said? Anything else?
The law enforcement, no, it doesn't. But you never know. I'm only 52, so.
Well, what I'm thinking is, like, your visions and things that you see that are happening, even with people that you don't know, you're having these dreams of this particular person, this certain crime happening. Perhaps you should keep a journal and report these things. And it's important to start this journal before you even report it, because they'll be like, oh, this is nonsense. Like, where is this even coming from? Well, on this date, I saw this. On this date, I saw this and this, and so on and so forth. You could help to find these missing people. That's the only thing I'm picking up on, but I'm delirious, so go back to Chris.
Yeah, and it's weird.
Actually, I had someone contact me, and she just sent this picture to me, and she was 16, and she supposedly got taken by a man, and I told her I felt that that's a woman that took her, but a masculine female. And then she told me later she's a transgender man. And I said, oh, okay, got that right then.
Well, that's crazy.
So that was kind of it was weird. I was like, really? It just came out. It came out. She goes, oh my God. I said, okay.
I have a story to go along with that, but let Chris go first.
But it's weird because I was told, because I know we got a few minutes because Tessa's show's almost done, but I know we can talk later, Michael, but I'm being told you will discover your journey, and it's like right in front of you. That's already a validation of your own self. So you need to go with
like how much longer would you say?
With your gift?
I'm thinking if you and Sis quit butting heads and just work together, you get a lot further.
You know what? I think for some reason, and it's weird if she was going to say that, I think me and you need to talk. I think you're the connection. For some reason, I feel like something, like you're drawn to me for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're going to work together somehow. I don't know why, because that's the type of cases I do too. So I definitely do think that we need to talk, but you can leave me your number later.
Okay.
And then we'll talk more offline, because I know Tessa has a story to tell you. But and before Tessa tells you anything, for everyone that wants a reading from me, you can find me on Facebook, Chris Psychic Garcia, or you can find me on reach me at Garcia187bluelove@gmail.com, or you can also contact me on my own personal cell phone, 210-974-3470. Again, 210-974-3470. And that is
wait a minute, let me look at my drink. Yes, 210-974-3470.
So, but that will be for any personal readings, for missing persons cases, paranormal investigations, remote viewing. You can contact me. Just don't be afraid to call me. And that's for all the listeners that are new to finding me. Just contact me at those informations. And I will say it again, 210-974-3470. And that's how you can say your story.
Well, I was just going to say, because I can't remember my story, but I was saying, like, as far as you and him working together, because we know that his sister is in the Texas area. Perhaps he is too, but we're here for a reason. And, like, for me, I was hiding in the paranormal closet until 2012. That's when I came out, because I was like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks anymore. I want to help this mother whose child is missing. Come to find out, his father fucking killed him and chopped him apart and put him on the mountain I was married on. Finally, they're going to trial. Finally, they're doing jury selection for Dylan Redwine. But it takes certain things like that to bring us out, and I think we are here for a reason, and a lot of it is trying to find these people that are missing, whether it's sex trafficking or, you know, murder by a spouse or by a mother or whoever the hell it could be. Like, there's different people that are close to people that could kill them, but we're here for a certain reason to find the answers and to give them closure, even though we don't even realize it. Like, I've had dreams like you were talking about, to where, like, who the hell was this person? Why am I having this decipherment? This is so weird. Like, where do you even start with that? But I think if you and sister work together, put your powers together, because you guys are both from the same gene pool, you got to collude instead of button heads and being like, I was first, I'm the line leader. You know, if you guys could work together and get this stuff done, you can actually get somewhere. And it's so important. Like, okay, so Trump. I'm not a big fan of Trump, but he has done... I'm so disturbed by the things he said. But what he's done as far as sex trafficking and human trafficking, oh my God, state after state after state, I'm seeing 40-something people found and rescued from sex trafficking. 30-something people found and rescued from sex trafficking. They are doing an enormous, amazing job as far as sex trafficking. Stopping the sex trafficking is very important. And it is. Like, my kids even got this last year. Went to Phoenix. Dropped off at my mom. Booked a room for my husband and my kids. My daughter, who is 19 at the moment, my daughter that was 15, and then the 2 little babies going up to the room. Somebody was watching them. At the same time, husband's down at the bus working on why did it try to catch fire? What the hell's going on? Trying to work that out. They didn't see him. They saw the girls and the babies going up to the room. About 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, somebody tried to break in and steal them for human fucking trafficking. Like, this shit happens all the time. Whether it's something tied around your windshield wiper, whether it's a note stuck in there, something to distract you to where you stop and look and somebody can come behind you and steal you, they're going to do it. And they're so good at it. It's amazing the numbers of people they're saving. So I have to give kudos to Trump for that. And I hate to interrupt. And there was another dialogue that I was going to go for with you, Michael. But, man, I think you're here for a reason. I think your sister for a reason. And you guys need to collude. Work together. Quit button heads. Put your minds together and get this shit done. You can do it. And I know there's a purpose.
And I was told for you, Michael, when you asked the question when, I got January for you.
Oh, wow. That's pretty close. Yeah. It just feels like I can feel something coming my way, and it's getting closer, but I can't pinpoint it exactly. Right. I spent years and years and years and years taking care of my dad, and then he passed away, and then Mama got sick, and I took care of her for years until she passed away 2017. And it's just like now, like, my free time, I guess, to actually put myself into this type of stuff.
You give back to the society is what I was told. So,
say it again, please.
Give back to society.
Yes,
give
back into society.
Yeah, and I was told too that that January is coming, and that's when it's gonna start. It's gonna blow up like crazy. So just know that it's around the corner. And and I want to do what Tessa does. You're meant to help people.
You're meant to help people. On a greater scale than what you realize. You're meant for greater good. And it's good. It's the greatest.
I have a question for you.
We can do this one last time, Tessa. We won't do it no more.
May I make my own
the wall, Tessa? How does he say build the wall, Tessa?
Oh,
we're gonna build the wall, and we're gonna charge Mexico for it, and we won't have to pay anything for it. We're totally gonna get this wall for free. It's gonna be the greatest wall in the history of humanity.
You doing Donald Trump?
Yeah.
There's my last impression of him after Biden won. Oh, I'm a crybaby. I'm
fake news, fake votes, fake people. This whole world is fake. Okay, Michael. Last notes. What did you need to say?
I want a recount of my votes.
We're gonna have a recount. I've got all kinds of lawsuits going. Michael,
I have
please.
a question for you guys.
Please finish.
Last year around June, laying down, I felt 6 hands touching me, and
Ooh.
I froze. And then I pulled out from that, and I can look down, and I saw 6 white hands touching me, and they had 3 fingers in one hand. I turned around, and they just like calmly walked backwards and just faded. But they were like 4 or 5 feet tall and pasty-ass white.
They're coming for you, Michael.
They're coming for you.
Reminds me of the
they've already come.
Night of the Living Dead. Oh my God! No.
You know,
I wonder if the White House still have a golden toilet of Trump.
You know what I was told when
Alright.
you said that story, Michael, before we go?
Yeah.
You were abducted, dude. That's
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's not the first time. I know it's not.
Yeah. They want your seed, man.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks later, I got up screaming, not knowing why. I looked down towards my feet, and I saw this portal right there shining in front of me, and then just disappeared. And I said, is that some type of a portal that they are taking me to, or they coming here to visit me through it?
You're going back to the birth canal. But, Psychic Chris Garcia, I want to thank you so much once again for being my guest tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. Can you tell our listeners how to find you by phone, internet, website, so on and so forth?
Yeah, they can reach me at Chris Psychic Garcia, or they can reach me on my own personal cell phone, 210-974-3470. Again, 210-974-3470. You can also find me on Instagram. You just gotta put my number on your phone, and it should pop up with other notifications that I'm on, because I do have 2 Instagrams. You can also reach me in my email, garcia187bluelove@gmail.com.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much again for being our guest, and thank you to all of our friends on We Are Paradox Media's Facebook, Spreaker, Periscope, iHeartRadio, and wherever else you are beyond the Omniverse tonight. It was a pleasure having you. Come back tomorrow night for Mr. Neil Rubber Show, our very own Kunas. Just remember, you guys, we're all in this together. Together, we can make the world a better, and together, my friends,